What's up, my fellow masturbators? We're looking at probably the most down bad person in human history. I mean, I don't think it gets much worse than this guy. If you guys don't know, basically there's this hot chick named Rubi Rose who posts sexy photos on Instagram, and recently she started posting stuff on Onlyfans so you can pay money to see the exact same pictures. Anyway, a few days ago she posted a tweet saying, I ran into my number one spender on OnlyFans, and it was a picture of this sad sap and a picture of his spendings, and he spent an unbelievable amount of money on her. He has spent $63,000. It's sad. It's almost sad that somebody has dropped half $100K on somebody who probably didn't even know they existed until he stalked her into this hotel and got a picture with her. Now hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. It gets even worse. This man is even more down bad than what I've just showed you. Because breaking news, just this morning, Rubi Rose posted another tweet of like a bunch of messages that this fucking weirdo has sent her. And some of these messages are just disturbing. I mean, this man is so thirsty. He is so down bad, he's got to be dehydrated. We're not going to talk about all of it because as you can see on the video to my left, there's a lot of it. I mean, this guy is fluent in Japanese. There is a lot of nothing in this. So we're just going to focus on the most cringe and worst parts of the messages. And let me tell you, if you're sensitive to cringe stuff, you might want to click off the video because it's only going to get worse from here on out. Now, before I even get into the messages, the contact name for this sad sap is Brandon Weird OF Fan. Which is just awful for this guy. I mean, can you imagine dropping 60 bags on a woman and her just calling you weird in her contact name? And we get off to a great start with the messages here. The first two are, I'm in love with you, why won't you love me? We're just getting started with the messages, but I can already tell you a few reasons why she's not in love with you, Brandon. He then goes on to say how he would do anything for her and how perfect she is and that she's a queen and he wants to be the king and all this sad shit. And then he goes on to say that he would even be down to have a one-sided, open-ended relationship, meaning she can fuck whoever she wants, but he can't. I mean, come on, dude. That can't be worth it, knowing that your significant other is out there banging dudes left and right while you're just sitting at home with your fucking nutsack in your hand, jiggling it around because that's all you can do with yourself. She obviously didn't respond because this is weird as fuck, so a day later he texted her, please tell me you're just very busy and not seeing my text right now, princess. Please. Bro is on his hands and knees begging for a response back. Just give it up, bro. Give it up. If that's not a hint, I don't know what the fuck is. A few hours go by and she still doesn't respond, so he sends this big ass paragraph, all in capitals, just going off and being like, why you treat me like this? I spent all this money on you. I treat you like a princess. Why aren't you responding to me? And I'll tell you right now, I know. I know why she's not responding to you, bro. It's because you're fucking weird. Give it up. And my favorite part about this message is at the end of it, he says, I will not tolerate this. But then continues to message her over and over and over and over and being like, oh, I was just kidding. I love you. I'm so sorry. It seems like bro's tolerating it and he's willing to tolerate a lot more. He then says, I know that we only met for 5 minutes and that you had to leave, but I have cherished it so much. I'm sure he's done more than cherished it. I'm sure he's beat his little dick at least 10 times just to that moment. And then afterwards, he says, baby, please answer me, my queen. Please don't leave me. I adore you, Ruby. You are all I need to be whole in life. I'm sorry. I will never leave you or even look in the same direction of another girl. I want to marry you. Bro, what the fuck? I can't believe this person is a real life human being. He only saw pictures of her before, then he only met her for 5 minutes, and now he wants to marry her? Holy shit, dude. And I can't believe I'm about to say this, even though I've already read all the messages and seen what else is attached to this shit. But it keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse, people. He then sends her a screenshot of his spendings and how long he's been a fan for. And it says $91,000 on it. And that he's only been a fan for a month. And right below that screenshot, he says, I even spent 30,000 more on you since we met because I thought we had something genuine and real. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Are you serious? 30K more? That's more money than I've ever had in my life, and this dude is dropping it like it's nothing. This just makes it even worse. The fact that he's only been a fan for a month, so he's only know about her existence for probably a month, and he's dropped 90K in a month. What the fuck? This guy has almost dropped 100,000 bags on her. I'm just fucking speechless. I really don't know what to say. I feel like it speaks for itself that how much of a fucking weirdo and loser this guy is. Just below that too, it says, I will empty my bank account just to be with you. I will travel across the country just to randomly run into you again. I will never be over you. You are the love of my life. He says to randomly run into you again, which makes me think that when they met just a few days ago and she posted about it, he set it up as it was random, but I guarantee you it was not random. I bet you he was fucking stalking her Instagram page and probably stalking her in real life and just decided that this was the moment to strike. That was his moment to fucking jump in and introduce himself as the biggest loser in the world to her. Now we're getting to probably the funniest part of all the messages. He talks about how he would spend his entire bank account on her and even go homeless just to know that she's happy. He then goes on to say that I can watch you have sexual actions with other men just to please your sexual needs. I can be your sissy boy. Let you boss me around while I do whatever you demand of me in my sissy maid outfit. What is bro talking about? Being her little sissy boy in his little sissy maid outfit? Bro is so down bad, it's ridiculous. This guy's at the center of the earth. He's so down bad. Oh my god. No. Hold on. I didn't even read this the first time I fucking read through all these messages. The sad sap that I am reading through all these fucking messages. But he says here that I'm sorry for my temper earlier. I just felt like I was so close to my life finally being complete and that we would finally be something real, not just my imagination and a lubricated plastic fake version of you on the side of my bed. Oh my god, bro. What is he even talking about? Does Rubi Rose sell fleshlights? Or does she sell, like, blown up versions of herself that men can jerk off to? What is he even talking about? That is so sad. Holy shit. It's at this point it seems like bro would eat her shit if it just meant that he could get a whiff of her ass. That's how down bad this brother is. He then goes on to show his Bitcoin earnings, and he says, I will send you 10 Bitcoin right now if you answer me. That is worth almost $400,000. Bro thought $90,000 wasn't enough. Now he's willing to spend almost $500,000 just to get a response. At this point, I would respond at this point. I would just react to one of the messages and be like, alright, pay up the fucking $400,000, please. He just clearly loves throwing away money. He clearly, he might as well just get a fucking incinerator and throw all his money away at this point. Here's another one of the saddest parts of all the text messages. He says, I told you everything about me. The videos I had my relatives make at Thanksgiving telling you we all wished you were there with us. I even told my parents about us. Why? Why did you do that? Do you think his parents are proud of him? Do you think his dad's gonna read these messages and be like, attaboy, that's how you get him. That's how you get a good wife. Just get on your hands and knees and beg for it. No, they'll probably read this and be like, holy shit, our son is a fucking weirdo. What have we done wrong? Don't worry though, we're getting to the end of it. If you're getting sick and tired of hearing this loser crap, don't worry, we're at the end of it. But this final last part of the messages just might be the worst of it all. He gets a tattoo of her. What? I'm losing my mind just reading this crap. Clearly begging and giving all this attention isn't working, so I don't understand why he went even further and decided to get this tattoo of her. Fucking hell. Anyway, I'll show you the tattoo. Fucking shit, that is so sad. That is so fucking sad. The worst part of this tattoo is the fact that it says #1 spender right on the bottom of it. That's it, thankfully. I haven't seen anything since. After rereading these messages for a second time today, I think I personally can confirm it. This is the most down bad person in human history. It doesn't get much worse than this. Brandon, you just need to stop. I mean, seriously, just fucking stop. It's not getting any better. This is creepy. I think she should call the cops on him and get a restraining order so he can't be within a certain amount of radius of her. Because it's only going to get worse from here, I feel like. Only going to get worse. That's it though. I just thought I would come in and bless your guys' day with this sad shit. If you guys enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And fuck off.